Hi folks, Ian Marsh here, Winning Edge Real Estate. I've got two very important things I want to share with you today. The first, if you're not aware, is the system that I've used to generate quite large amounts of money for my family and myself when I invest in real estate. So I'll share that with you. And the second is a great investment opportunity that'd be ideal for first home owners or for property investors that want to invest in Brisbane. So first, let me speak to the process that I've used to generate wealth, especially when I didn't have a lot of capital. And that is finding very good developments and then putting down a 10% deposit on them, or even 5%, sometimes even less than 5%, down on a property, and over, say, 2 to 2.5 years, benefit from the capital growth that's occurred in that development. So I'm going to show you my selection process for that. It is very simple. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be able to do it. And then secondly, I'm going to share with you a development that I really like that ticks all my boxes. I hope you get something from this, and I shall share my digitalis with you now. Okay, so if you're thinking of investing in a development, I want you to at least have a system of some sort, a process when you're selecting a development. Here's my process that I've used for many years, and it's served me very well. The first thing that, and it may sound obvious, but it's very important, is find a good location, ladies and gentlemen. And when you find a good location, these are the things that you want to be looking for to determine that. Is it close to transport? Can the development, when it's built, be built out so you're just looking at another wall in front of your apartment, which wouldn't be very nice? Is it a great builder? Is that development coming out of the ground? Does it have a cafe latte lifestyle and have nice little shopping strips where you can have your cappuccino and meet with friends rather than a busy road and huge shopping centres, etc., etc.? Have a look at the long-term capital gain that's occurred. And I'm not just talking over 1 or 2 years or during the COVID period or anything along those lines. I'm referring to how has it performed over, say, 10 years. That is what you should be more interested in, that suburb. Does it have good schools? And is it in a high income area? Okay, so that really is, but it's by no means exhaustive. There are some other things that I delve into as well, but that's the framework, ladies and gentlemen, that I look at before I even start to consider investing in a property. Now, I want to share with you one such property that ticks all of my boxes, and maybe it could be a good fit for you. So let me bring this back up again. The area that I'm referring to is Milton in Queensland. So this area here, it has been growing. It is literally 5 minutes from Brisbane CB. The development I'm referring to, you can't get built out. Like, they can't block your view so that you can't see anything. There may be some buildings that come up in front of you that might block out a tiny bit of your view of the river or whatever, but you won't just be looking at a brick wall like this poor soul here. Okay. It's only a couple of minutes from Brisbane Grammar. So Brisbane Grammar is ranked one of the top 5 schools in Australia. So it's only 7 minutes drive to Brisbane Grammar, amongst other schools that there are as well. The long-term capital gain, let's just have a look at that. So I'll go to my other screen here. So let's have a look at the demographics. Here's the capital gain that's happened over 10 years. Okay, so if you average all these out, it works out to around 7.5% thereabouts is the average capital gain. Last year, it was 14.5% capital gain in this area for units. So it really does have large potential, but it is that steady growth that you want, not the flash in the pan. And the other thing that you want to be checking out is the demographics. Okay, so let me just get to demographics is just a fancy name for the type of people that live in a certain area. This is something that you should be mindful of. So the average yield is 5.6%. Okay, that's a very good return as an average. But this is what you also want to look at when you're investing in a suburb is what are the type of people that are there, okay? The age of them, is it a young, upcoming area? And also their income and their professions. So you'll see this is a high income area, Milton. A lot of executives, professionals, white collar workers. So you see 42% of people there have a bachelor's degree. Okay, the majority of people there are professionals and experts. So they're the key type of criteria that I look at. And this brings me to the development that we have available right now. So it is located in Milton. If you are a property investor and want a high yielding apartment, or you're a first home buyer and need to find a great apartment that's around that 750 mark to qualify, reach out to me now because I've got 4 apartments, 2-bedroom apartments that really fit that need and that bill. So if this makes sense to you, have a conversation with me, and this just may be that apartment or home that you've been looking for. Hope that helps. Hope you got benefit and took notes on my selection process. And remember, any system is better than no system at all. Until next time, bye for now.